Hello and welcome. Hunkpain Gaming is here with you in another video about Warframe. In this video we're gonna talk about the weapon Akvasto, and I'm gonna show you the end game and steel path build for Akvasto. Yes, Akvasto. What the heck's wrong with this guy? Yes, baby. Many players don't use Akvasto at all. Many players using Mesa instead, and I salute you for that. I mean, it's 100%. But what if you want to use this weapon in steel path without Mesa? Maybe you want to use, I don't know, Nidus, you want to use Rhino, you want to use Revenant, doesn't matter. But you want the cowboy style. You have a theming style, you have maybe a fashion frame based on cowboy style. So let's hope in the game. Okay, here is the Akvasto, baby. The Akvasto, to build it you need 2 Vasto, and this is Akvasto Prime. Okay, let's check how it is. The reason we're using Nidus so we don't boost the damage in any way. It's just the build itself showing. Let's go. There we go. So look at this. 170 level heavy corrupted gunners. It is nice. Guys, it's not the best. We are not here showing the best secondary weapon, but I'm showing you here something maybe you will love. Maybe something you want to try. Maybe it's your favorite weapon, but you don't know how to build it. Maybe you're tired of the usual everyone using weapons like Epitaph, like Kuva, Nukor, and so on and so on and so on. Alright, maybe you want something different, something special. I don't know. There you go, guys. As you know, Akvasto is not a AoE damage, so it kills by single target. And come on, this is level 170 heavy corrupted gunners. This is no joke. And we're gonna see it in a second in steel path how it does. Alright, so AoE wise, it's bad. Single target, it's nice, it's fun to use. Okay, there you go. Simple as that. The damage output, I'm gonna rate it like 5 out of 10. And as I say, this weapon is without a ribbon, baby. Without a ribbon. Keep that in mind. Okay? So now let's go to steel path. I don't know why it's bugged. Alright, relay. Let's go. Fast travel and navigation and mod. Steel path, if you don't know, if you're a new player and you don't know what steel path is, the enemy level plus 100, enemy health and shield and armor 250%. In return you get 100% drop, mod drop chance and resource drop chance. To unlock steel path you need to finish all the nodes in your normal star chart, then you can speak to Tishin and you're gonna unlock your steel path. There you go. Mod survival is like the end game of steel path. Now let's see the damage output. It's not gonna be about the life support, because you know it's a single targeting weapon. It's more about the damage output of the weapon. Let me get some stacks for survivability. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Okay. Single target, it is very good, but when it's so many targets, it's not the best. Alright, look at this. This weapon loves single targeting. Look at this guy. See that, guys? Dies easy. But when it comes to many targets, it's not its most powerful spot. Let's clear a bit enemies. Let's go. It is nice. It is fun to use. I would say if you're going to use it, I would recommend you use it in normal missions. the end game of normal mission, but don't go like maybe 2 hours or 3 hours in steel path with it. You can, it's not you can, but combine it with synergize it with different frames and different abilities. As you can see, the weapon works fine. As much as we're getting our stacks up there, all is good. I mean, the purpose of the build, what is the purpose of the build? The purpose of the build is to kill enemies and to do the highest output damage of that weapon. And this is a viral build. As you can see, it takes them down easy. Alright. Now this is a steel path build. But to maintain your, but it can be steel path defense, it can be whatever you desire. But you always, as I always say, Warframe is never about one weapon only. Never about one weapon only. Except the exception of Glaive, because Glaive can replace all the weapons. So, yeah. As you can see, the enemies is dying in no time. And the weapon doing what it could. This is the maximum potential of this weapon. And I think DE should consider boosting this weapon a bit. Okay, let's help the weapon a bit with some AoE. With some lifesteal. Okay. Well, damage output is nice. If you ask me, Hank, let's go to the life support. If you ask me, Hank, is it the best weapon? As I say, it is not. The reason I made this build is for the players that loves Akvasto and want to use this weapon, but they cannot find a good build for it. Here you go. As you can see, steel path enemies dying in no time. There you go. It just loves single targeting. So I would say I would pair it with Glaive or pair it with Kuva Brahma. We got actually Kuva Brahma here. As you can see, you can pair it with such weapons to help a bit for the AoE damage. I mean, you cannot expect like two-handed cowboy pistols to be AoE damage, right, guys? But it's challenging. As you can see. Let's get rid a bit of these mobs. Let's go. So in general, this weapon is good. It's not bad, it's not the best. You can use it in steel path, but you need to pair it with other weapons that does AoE damage to maintain your life support if you're going survival missions. And here you go, that's the build for it. I mean, you cannot expect every weapon to clear enemies with one shot. There is strong weapons, there is weak weapons, there is mid weapons. And the goal of this channel is making every single weapon capable of doing steel path. How you do it, how you survive, that's up to you. I provide you with a build that can kill, and my job is done. How to survive and how to synergize, that's for another video, baby. And if you're looking for another weapon, maybe your main weapon in the channel, you can find in the pinned comment all the most of the previous builds that we did, or what I think important there. Alright, let's check now the build. Equipment, arsenal. Let's go. Akvasto Prime. Okay, so we're using galvanized diffusion, 110%. Multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Primed pistol gambit for 187 critical chance. Hornet strike for 160% damage. Primed target cracker for 80% critical damage. Deep freeze for 90% cold. Pathogen rounds for 90% toxin. The reason we're not using statue chance ones because we're using galvanized shot, 80% statue chance on kill, 40% direct damage per statue type affecting the target for 14 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Lethal turret for fire rate and multi-shot. Steady hands for weapon recoil. You can place anything you want right here. Okay, secondary mercilise. On kill, 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, 30% reload speed, and 100% ammo maximum. There you go, guys. I'm gonna stop for a second so you can stop the video here if you're going to copy the build. So, yeah. For Nidus, we've been using the arcane velocity. On critical hit, 90% chance for 120% fire rate. For 2 pistols for 9 seconds. And the reason this weapon is dead is Mesa. And this is what we're talking about. See this, boys? This is insane. Insane weapons. Alright, guys. That was it. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I really hope this weapon serves you well. The build serves you well. And I'm sure it will, as you can see. It's live proof in front of you. So don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And let me know. Let me know what you think about this build. Let me know what is the next weapon you'd like to see. And guys, stay safe and don't forget to come in the live streams. And bye bye.